you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. You know what, guys? It's cold as hell out, and I'm ready for a winter seasonal beer, but I want something a little bit different. I want something that's like bright and uplifting. And I said, you know what? I love me some porters and stouts, but I got to go another direction tonight. So where am I going to go to get me that other direction beer? I'm going to go to 21st Amendment Brewing out of San Francisco, California, US of A. Yay, yay. And I'm going to have their Sneak Attack Saison. Now, as the name suggests, this is Saison. It's their winter seasonal. 6.2% ABV and 38 IBUs. How do I know that? Because it says it right on the can. There's no joking about it. And there's also a date on this can. And what does this date on the can say? Well, it tells me that this beer is a year old. Why? Because it's another cellar beer from DJ. This is a 2012 vintage of Sneak Attack Saison. And it's one that I forgot where in my refrigerator. I got a problem with that, but I'm trying to amend this and drink these beers down. But you know what? I've had year-old Saisons like this one before, the Jack d'Or from Pretty Things, and it was pretty damn awesome. So I'm going to crack the can on this, see what it tastes like, get it in the glass, do that whole aroma thing, and get to what's really important, pouring this bad boy down my neck. So we're going to crack it. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Now, this particular beer, from what I've read about it, they're saying it's super spicy or has a lot of spice character to it. Not like hot spice, but, you know, yeasty type spice. And it's also been had cardamom added as like a dry hopping type adjunct. So let's see. Wow, super clear golden. Looks almost like a Pilsner. Look at that, guys. I can see the camera looking at me and me looking at you right through this beer. We got a half finger of sort of soap sudsy white head, and I got plenty of bubbles streaming up from the bottom of this. Pretty cool, classic looking Saison, real refreshing and tasty looking. Instant glass lacing, you know, actually even a little bit of alcohol legs, which is surprising for a 6.2%er, but you know what, by now after a year, this may be, you know, a little bit higher. Maybe it's a 6.4 or 6.5%er, but really nice looking beer. Let's get a nose on it and see what's up in the aroma department. Damn, no joke, they put cardamom right up in front in your grill. You get minty cardamom and that sort of spice that comes off the cardamom as well. After that, you're getting the spice from the yeast. A bit of sweetness, sort of honey-like, sort of honeysuckle-like maybe sweetness. And that's about it. We're not talking a whole lot of complexity, maybe even a little banana like Hefeweizen-like in there as well. Really nice smelling beer. It's making me thirsty. It's going to quench my thirst on this cold winter day. I'm going to drink it down, tell you what's up. Cheers. Wow. Pretty carbonated. A year in the cellar probably did that. But right up front, big minty cardamom. Then after that, there's spice from the yeast. Sort of like a Hefeweizen-like clovey spice. A little bit of banana. Some sweetness. Like I mentioned, the honeysuckle sweetness and a bit of honey flavor as the sweetness in the malt. It has a dry sort of vinous mouthfeel and finish to it. There's some of those wine-like or vinous characters in this as well. Really easy to drink. The carbonation is higher, but in Saisons that's typical to have that higher sort of like palate cleansing carbonation, sort of champagne-like. Not a super complex beer, but really tasty and easy to drink. I could drink this whole can down or whole glass down with nothing flat. You can't taste a bit of the alcohol. It's got sort of a medium thin body, which is probably what they were going for in this beer. You know, you generally when you tackle Saison, they're not super thick, unless it's maybe like a provision, you know, type Saison, higher ABV. But tasty beer, nonetheless. So when this beer is fresh, what do the other guys think about this? Rate Beer gives it an 80. And Beer Advocate gives it 82, so they're pretty much on parallel, which is odd for those guys. I think after a year in the cellar, it really hasn't changed all that much from what I remember tasting it at a tasting when I bought this single. The can has done its job like it always does, especially if you have it in a refrigerator. It tastes maybe a little bit better than 82. I'm still going to give it that like B range. I'm going to move it up from an 82. I'm going to give it like an 84, a solid B. 83, 84, somewhere around there, but it's a solid B beer. It's not blowing my socks off or anything like that, but you know what? It is a cool switch for a winter seasonal. I'd probably rather drink this in the summer. Maybe I should have drank this when it was a hot month, but I just didn't remember it was there. So I'm giving it a B today. If you guys have had this, let me know. If you've got a can hanging around in your fridge that's been there for a year, fear not. It tastes just as good, and it's just as easy drinking as when it was fresh. The can does its job, and 21st Amendment, they make quality brew. So Till the next time, guys, if you do something really important for me, I'd kind of like appreciate it and stuff. If you would think globally and drink locally, support the craft beer movement, help this thing keep growing, guys, because that's what we love. We love this variety, and it's just fucking fun doing beer reviews. I don't know. Anyways, thanks a million to each and every one of you. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that like button and all that good stuff. So to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing for you but a big ass bunch of love and a damn what? Oh shit. Peace out.